Sisters and brothers, let's take a nice deep breath in together. Hold it. Hold that nice deep breath in. Squeeze your lungs. Woo! Release all that negative energy out. So, it's a beautiful day out here in South Florida, sunny South Florida. I want to start by giving gratitude and my thanks and praises to everybody. Today's a new day. It's a lovely day, but something I really want to talk about is nature versus nurture. Family, first and foremost. Think about this, okay? Women truly are the future, and I've done this in past videos. Why do I say that women are the future? Now let's go into nature versus nurture. So a person can be brought up in nature, see? But without nurture, this person's going to be underdeveloped in probably consciousness, most definitely underdeveloped. And this is the reason why this is why societies are so important. And we don't need our kids underdeveloped. So women are the future, and women's rights are very important to me. And I want to express something very specific. So not just women are the future, kids are the actual future, our future, right? I'm not that old. I'm still a young man. Old man at heart, young man in the flesh. But you need to understand that the way my mentor expressed this, and I thought it was such an intelligent way to say it. He said, whoever rocks the cradle controls the future. Let me state that again. Whoever rocks the cradle controls the future. Now, what does that mean? It means I always listen to my mom, because I was brothers, sisters, family. I was nurtured. My mom gave me an abundance of love, as you should be giving your children. There's no such thing as tough love. You can think there's tough love, but not when it comes to parenthood and mother and being a mother. And I'm not a mother. I do look forward to being a father one day. But I'm going to tell you from my experience that if it wasn't for my mother, dude, I could be, I could be a lot different, to the point where I could be I already have this side of me that's like, sometimes, I used to have a real mean side to me, because I was tormented growing up, not by kids or nothing, just by somebody in my life that hurt my feelings a lot. But my mom was there to make sure that I felt good. So you need to understand, women and children are the future. Men, obviously, we are the future as well, obviously. Not to give women too much power, but men need to be there for their children. And how do I mean that, for their children? Be there for your kids, man. If you are not a part of a young boy's life like myself, and I did have a man that did take on that role, and I want to give him my thanks and praises, even though I'm not a huge fan of him. He's not a huge fan of me either, but that's okay. He still took on the role. I was adopted, okay, but I still had my original mother. Not to get too much into my life. My point is this. Everybody needs a male and female role model, and whether it's a male role model, for example, not necessarily a father, but somebody who fills in for a father, more like a mentorship. So shout out to my mentor. No finger being pointed back at me. Not today, not tomorrow. I shoot straighter than an arrow. And why? Because that's how I was. I was taught well. I was taught differently, and my mentor really taught me really exceptionally well. And I want to say, I love you, Ralph Smart. I love you to death. You know this, man. And I want to give my thanks and praises to America, and knowing that there's one thing I'm gonna make this real short. All this you give them LBG, whatever. You give them an inch, they take 5 miles. And now people, honestly, we're not having people are not having kids, which may be good for the future to an extent, but we're looking at, again, I don't want to see the human race go extinct. So respect thy mother and respect thy father is what it says in the Bible. And now I understand that more than ever. With that said, brothers and sisters, may peace be with you, always with you. Respect your mother. Nature wins over nurture. Nurture wins over nature. And I had always wanted to know what would be better, and it's nurture. And a little bit of nature, but nurture overall. Peace be with you, family. Peace be with you, and also with you. Have a wonderful day.